Hey everyone, I haven't posted in a while. I did want to give a quick update on my life right now, given that the last video I posted was a couple months ago, but I did start a clinical counseling program. So that is, it's called APCC, Associate Professional Clinical Counseling, but when I rack up my hours and I start meeting with clients, I can become licensed. So what does that mean for me? That means that I can become a practitioner, a clinician to diagnose, but also to help heal and to help guide and to help support. In that sense, my main overarching goal is to help people through religious trauma. That is my main goal. That is the end goal for me. I want to be able to open up my own private practice in National City and help my community. I'm passionate about it. I think there's so much work to be done, and I think more people, especially students or people who are considering going into the medical field, maybe consider a career in to become a therapist, to become a clinician in that sense. So it's pretty exciting. With that being said, it's taking up a lot of my time, but I do want to, as I go through the program, also make small snippet videos about the symptoms of religious trauma and how that can manifest in certain people. And one of the symptoms that can manifest in people who leave religious communities or religious and are affected by religious trauma is that of a lack of assertiveness. Now, this can vary depending on the personality type, and there's so many psychosocial factors that can play a role in the way this symptom can manifest, but it is possible that due to the trauma of being in such a strict, religious, rigid community where black and white thinking was taught in these indoctrination lessons, and where patriarchal systems ruled, the religious cult, in my case, which would be the Iglesia Ni Cristo, where there's no really room for critical thinking. If you do assert yourself, whether that be through an opinion, whether that be in the form of questioning, you kind of get shut down. So your critical thinking gets shut down, it doesn't get practiced, and you kind of lose your ability to be assertive and ask for your needs and state your needs. And this can manifest in your relationships, in your romantic relationships. It can manifest in your career, in your workplace, and intertwine that with growing up in a Filipino household where there's a lot of hierarchy. So the parents that are within the household, if they hold a more authoritarian outlook with no room for, let's have a collaborative exchange, son. Let's have a collaborative exchange, daughter. Tell me about your feelings. Let me be able to tend to your feelings, If that's not there, then your ability to be assertive is also going to be really low. If you have a personality type that's more like, there's this thing called the Enneagram test, which you can take online. It's free, and it'll tell you what kind of personality that you have. I'm Enneagram type 2, also known as the helper. And Enneagram type 2 people tend to have people-pleasing tendencies. So imagine a person that already has these innate people-pleasing tendencies growing up in an environment like a religious cult. And so their ability to be assertive is even more stifled. I just want to let you know that this is something that I struggle with. I'm still trying to be more assertive and still trying to vocalize my needs and my wants. And it's a healthy thing, it's a healthy thing to be assertive. It's a healthy thing to speak up for your wants and your needs and your desires. But when that gets shut down at an early age and your cognitive functioning gets impacted by this environment, it can have effects, detrimental effects, and it can cause a lot of issues in relationships later on, and it can manifest in that way. So I hope this video was insightful for you, and I am excited to share this journey with you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend.